Hello, and welcome to Meditations with Michelle. So, sometimes I have premonitions of what I should meditate about, and today I've been thinking all morning about what I should do, and nothing has come. So, I'm just gonna wing it. So, here we go. I hope you guys like it. I hope I like it. All right, so get ready. We're gonna get into a comfy spot, and let's close our eyes, and let's start with taking a few deep breaths. Whenever I start my meditations, I just always imagine a flow of energy from like my head right down to my feet, just opening up. And I don't know if some of you have watched the actual videos, and I know some of you have commented that I rock. So the moment I tap into that pipeline of energy, I can feel it, and it's like this. It just makes my body sway. It's a interesting feeling, but I just go with it. So if you see, I'm already rocking. So the moment we basically set the intention to breathe and start relaxing, I can already feel it. So just imagine this energy flow starting from your head and just moving all the way down your body. And I'm just going to do some breathing while we're doing this so that there's no talking during the whole time. So taking a few deep breaths. So hopefully by now you can start feeling that energy flow kind of encircling your body and just coming in. I also like to think of this as a clearing. So it kind of clears out any negativity and rejuvenates my cells and just feels really, really good. And while we were doing that, I got a clear message of that we're just going to get centered today. So what does that actually mean, getting centered? Well, it means we got to connect with ourselves and really feel what's going on. So, really honing in on your body, honing in on different things that affect your body, maybe energies that we're holding on to that we don't need to. And whenever we're centered, that means we are strong, we are pure, we are in our power. And we're also connected to source, which is God, universal powers, energy, whatever you want to call it, name it whatever it is. I like source because there doesn't tend to be a negative connotation attached to it, nor a religious base attached to it. So just feel that centeredness. So let's even kind of scroll into our bodies and what does it feel like to be centered? If we were centered and everything was perfect, it's almost like the perfect stance in a yoga position. You are not moving, you have perfect balance, you're strong. Everything is just amazing. There's a great foundation. So let's envision ourselves as that strong individual. That it doesn't matter what's going on out here or in the world or anywhere, we have control over us, our own selves, our own power, and we can choose where to direct that. And if we are all in our own power, then we're not lacking in any shape or form. And then we don't look for others to fulfill something that we need because we're fulfilled. So I want you to take a stance in your mind and see that strong, powerful, magnificent body of yours and see it in a day to day basis. Just so I'm going over the visions that they're showing me. So right now I'm in a superhero type pose where my arms are on my hips and my feet are a little bit wider, my knees are slightly bent. So and I can maneuver through anything that's kind of being brought at me. So it's almost like I can dodge here, and it's a nice, fluid, and very easy movement. So nothing is coming fast at me. And it's funny too, because it's almost like as things are coming at me, they're slowing down. So it's like I have a chance to maneuver around this one. And then I can see another one coming at me, and I have a chance to maneuver around that one. And so I'm able to really just slow down, take my time, really position myself strongly, and really allow things to just kind of move past me where they don't even come at me or hit me or come in direct contact with me. And this is so important with everything that's going on right now, with the world being the way it is. There's so much outside influences and so much noise out there that is happening. And so, if you're able to really be centered and really take a focus inward, you can truly maneuver around those things how you would. So, instead of focusing on war or hurt or pain, let's focus on that, the peace and the flow of energy that's positive and good and love and all of those. Let's give that our attention. When it feels like it's over here in sickness or unhealth, let's focus on health. Let's focus on the things that we want. And when we're in this position, we can do that because these outside things aren't knocking us down and taking us out. We're able to maneuver right around them. So envision this for a little bit. I'm going to, again, go into some breathing so that way you guys can kind of see what this looks like on a day to day basis. See what your body feels like when it's in that power and in that control and in that space. And that way you can take this in with you. So I'm going to just go into some breathing while you guys enjoy your time in this in part. So another aspect that they're showing me is that in our lives, we're not dodging everything all day. We're actually loving a lot too. So embrace those around you that you want. So instead of them coming at you and you having to dodge them, embrace those ones that are coming at you and you want to embrace. Give them lots of loves, lots of hugs. Because again, you're in your power and you can give whatever you want, regardless of how they present. So being in your power is not only about maneuvering around things that don't feel good, but it's also about embracing the things that do feel good. That was really awesome. I so love these. I hope you guys are enjoying them as much as I am because they're really, truly awesome. So now, when I'm done looking at the things that I want to look at or kind of feel like I've gotten what I need and I can always come back and revisit it, I like to take these energies and just solidify them in my body. So that means I'm vibrating at the same level of these energies. That means that everything we've just worked on right now is now within me. It's a tool that I can utilize at any moment to reach in when I feel like I'm getting bombarded or when I feel like things are coming at me. I can be like, oh, I can stand in my power and here's my tool. And so I imagine grabbing that tool out of my tool chest and here we go. So now, I'm in my power and wow, now I can handle these things a little bit better. So I'm just going to imagine my cells vibrating at this level and imagine that it's mine and that I own this and that it is a tool in my tool chest. And now, because I've solidified all these energies into my body, I now want to ground myself because I'm floating about up here and I need to get back down to regular level, which is probably down right around here. So I want to imagine that there's roots growing down into the earth and into the ground. And basically, I'm grounding all of this energy down in. So that way, it's kind of like the roots are pulling my feet right to the earth. And the energy is not that it's lowering, but that I'm coming back down to an area where I can function. So I'm just going to imagine this energy almost like an elevator, like I'm coming down a level. And you don't lose this energy because we've already put that in our body and it's already a piece of who we are. But we're bringing our energies down so that way we're not up here in loopy land, because it's very hard to be able to communicate sometimes when you're up in a higher level. So just imagine those energies shooting down into the ground, going far and wide. And that way you are coming down further. And when you feel like you have made that shift to where you're back into your body, you can feel your body, you can feel everything that's going on, that's when you want to wake up. So you guys can stay as long as you want, but for me, I am complete. It was wonderful seeing you guys today. I hope you have a magnificent day.